Before we begin today's videos, I'm gonna make sure that from here on out we shout out the IPA, the International Passport Association official crew member T-shirts will be available soon in the merch store if they're not available right now. Check us out. Make sure you grab your shirt. All right, good doc back again. Once again, let's lock in. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about something I've been kind of noticing and something that I kind of feel they are not necessarily mutually exclusive, but they are talked about somewhat in the same regard. And we're going to be talking about foreign cars and foreign women. Now, when I talk about comparisons of women and cars, we're not talking about it from the possession aspect, the materialistic aspect, but we are talking about it based on the mindset of a lot of people and why they choose to get foreign women, be with foreign women, and also get foreign cars. One of the main reasons guys get foreign cars is why? They're exotic, they're new, and not everybody can have one. I think right there is the main reason why a lot of guys get foreign cars. Usually these cars are imported into the United States, but not everybody can afford one and not everybody can have one, right? Let's take that same knowledge and compare it or utilize it when it comes to foreign women. Why do guys date foreign women? They're exotic, there's something new, there's something different than what they already have around themselves. And not so much from the affordable aspect of it all, but again, not everybody can have a foreign woman, right? And why is that? The reason a lot of guys can't have foreign women or can't get with foreign women is because their mindset has not changed about dating outside and utilizing their dating opportunities. Now, I think after a lot of the videos that I've made and after hearing a comment that my big brother O'Shea Duke Jackson said, shout out to my brother right there. He did a video the other day about a young lady that was hating on passport men. And toward the end of the video, he was like, how can yeah, like I was saying, towards the end of the video, he was like, how can you help build within the community or how can you help build within the culture, establish businesses and things like that or things of that nature if you're constantly hating on the women in the community. And when I thought about the way he said it, it's like it makes a lot of sense depending on what your aspirations are. But again, even though I may encourage foreign dating, it's not as if I want to alienate myself from where I'm from. Because again, don't get it twisted. I'm not against where I'm from, and it's not that I'm not happy where I'm from and I'm turning my back on this, that, and the other. Like I said, I'm just the type of guy that goes where I'm happy. But then again, like I said, I still have a great rapport with the people that I'm around. Like, it's not as if, oh, it's foreign or nothing. Like, I got to be in the Philippines dealing with Filipinos or going to Thailand and dealing with people that are Thai or going to Japan dealing with Japanese people. And that's where I feel my comfort and solace. And that's where I feel like I belong, even though technically you may or may not really actually belong. And so I kind of look at myself more or less like a hybrid. Like, although I did choose to date out, although I do operate in an area wherein I'm a passport guy. I do believe in dating outside because sometimes dealing with Western women is shit. But outside of the dating aspect of it, sometimes you can find ways to make things happen with the people you are around. Again, adaptability is key, right? If we continue to be the type of people that are just shit on everybody that we're around, guess what? Sometimes shit ain't gonna work out like that unless you're abroad 100% of the time, right? And that's where you're living and you're amongst the people and you don't have a reason to come back to the United States or you have no reason to live in the United States for any reason, that's different. But if you're somebody like myself trying to build something, guess what? You're going to need to build with the people that you're around. So when he said it, I was like, that does make sense. And then I looked at myself and I was like, yeah, you do hear about all the other passport brothers and shit, man. Fuck this. You don't want to deal with these types of women. You don't want to deal with this type of people. They're not going to be good for you at all for anything. Yes, from the dating aspect, Western women have kind of messed it up, which is why we choose to date foreign. Again, when we were talking about earlier, which is why, guys choose foreign cars. They're exotic. They new. They fancy, right? When you see it and you're like, okay, I see you, right? But, in regards to where you are and where you're living and what you're choosing to do and operate, I do believe in adaptability and being able to live and function within your environment. A lot of guys will just be mad. A lot of guys will hate. A lot of guys will just say, fuck this. I don't want to deal with anybody from this particular area because of XYZ. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be beneficial to you down the line. But yet, still, there's always something that I personally believe that you could benefit. Now, don't get me wrong. The content that I make, more specifically for my men, from a more niche perspective, my black men, right? And although some of the content we put out, like, oh, Doc, you hating on women, you hating on this, you hating on that, it's kind of hard to be a hater when you're just spitting facts. Like, these are things that I've seen and a lot of other brothers have seen. And this is the reason why we choose to do X, Y, and Z. It's kind of as if I'm giving you a thesis statement and I'm giving you the legitimate reasons based on evidence as to why we choose to date out. Doesn't mean that you can't live, function, and survive in the community that you're in. It's just when you have the opportunity to see different parts of the world, the opportunity to deal with different types of women, it changes your mindset, right? If you had an opportunity, like I said, between a Toyota, a Honda, or a Ford, don't get me wrong, or a Chevy, those are probably good. I'm not all of them are American made, but you get the point, as opposed to an Aston Martin, Bugattis, and all of the other fancy shit. If you had an opportunity to get those types of cars and own those types of cars, some of those may be out the price range. Aston Martins may not be outside the price range for a lot of individuals, but if you had the opportunity to do so, guess what? You probably would choose to have those cars if you did. So again, when we think about foreign cars, foreign women, sometimes they are mutually exclusive, because the reason we choose to attain those particular possessions, not calling women possessions, but you get what I'm saying, is because of the value that I feel like you get from them, right? I do believe that dealing with foreign women, there is value in it. Having a foreign car, however you perceive the value, I'm not a car guy, but you get what I'm saying? Whatever value you get from it, being different, being new, being able to have something that somebody else doesn't have, you get the point, right? So that's my time, effort, and energy for today's video, man. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to share, like, comment, and subscribe. This has been a good Doc, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. Time for me to go and get to getting. Y'all take care. Y'all stay blessed, man. Doc is out. Peace.